And here's what I want to say today. Like, how do we see Jesus? From the youngest to the oldest, how do we see him? Like in a meaningful way. Because no offense, like if this is a Christian church and we don't see Jesus Christ, what's the point? Yeah, it's funny, isn't it? We're Christian. I mean, the Christ has got to be involved somewhere. You don't join a club to see someone and then he's not ever there, because that's not a very good club, is it? Or your friends ask you on Monday, what did you do on Sunday? Well, I went to church. What did you do there? Worship Jesus. Was he there? Did you see him? No. They'd say, well, why did you go? And you'd go, that's a good question. I don't really know. I've been like that for years, actually. In fact, I only go because my missus makes me go. We give those types of answers. Like, this is an important one. We need to see Jesus. Because if he's not here, it's like going to a pub that doesn't sell alcohol. Nobody goes, does it? That's their thing. This is our thing. People need to see Jesus. People in the area need to know where to go if they want to see Jesus or Christ, because we're Christians. And, no offense, like there are better things to do on a Sunday morning if Jesus isn't here, isn't it? Like, if you want company, you can have company with each other, but have a nice croissant and a cup of tea in a garden centre or something, because the croissants are nice. And actually, loads of people in Cardiff have figured that out. I don't need to go to church on Sunday for company. I'll go to the garden centre because they've got something nicer. Real nice croissants and company. So this is it, really. I mean, if we don't have Jesus, we might as well go to the garden centre and have croissants and coffee and look at the fish. Do you see? And here's the message, because in a couple of months I'm 38 years old. I'm getting too old to waste my time. Like, what's the point? I got two boys. They're this close off saying this to me every single week. Dad, can I go and play for my football team or rugby team instead of church? That's what's coming, isn't it? And what do I say? Because they might say, because, Jesus isn't there, so church is dull. I'd rather be in a rugby team. And I'd be like, well, yeah, I get it. I get it. But when people see Jesus and church sees Jesus, like, now we're cooking. Now that's better than the garden centre.